Test, test, check 1, 2. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Does that sound all right? Ah, that's better. You can always tell something's missing when you get isolated results. Like AI that's only right for one of your systems. Get AI that can work across your data and applications. Learn more at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Ah, Smart Water, now in a sleek can.
This feels cool, literally.
Perfect for social gatherings and on the go.
Should I start wearing turtlenecks?
One sip at a time, friend. Smart Water cans, for those with a taste for taste. Get yours today.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we are going to learn how to break through negative resistance so that we can create the positive life that we desire. Make sure to listen all the way through because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. Remember, we are part of something here. We are the rising tide. So if there's something in this message that gives you a positive perspective, that helps you shift through something, share it or leave a comment. This is how we grow and this is how we expand together. So you're going through something. You're trying to change. Well, I have to tell you something, that resistance is good. Whether it's forced upon you because a life event happens and you have to struggle, you have to grind, you have to build your way through it, or you set out on your own to create something new, to receive something new, to build something new, you are going to find resistance. Failure or it not coming together or lack of success is not always a bad thing. You see, when you say you're going to do something, when you say that I'm going to be a millionaire or I'm going to build a business or I'm going to make it through this situation, like when you say something like that, it's created when it's absent of all of it. Meaning when it only is housed within you, will it become a reality because the path is always within. You see, when you say, I'm going to do this thing, and then you step out to do the thing and it doesn't work, that's not a sign of it not working. That's the universe giving you the opportunity to truly believe. When you start showing up as something, no matter what, that's when belief happens. Right? If you do something, whether you get something from it or not, that means it's you. Right? So this moment that you're going through, where it feels like it's not coming together, where it feels like it's not being able to be transformed, when it feels like it's not going to happen, is the moment for you. That's when you show up harder. When you're going on a diet and the scale's not changing, that's when you lock in harder because you're falling in love with the habits and the mindset of that individual that you're becoming more than the results that you get. That's the shift. When you're stacking your money up and you're trying to save and you're trying to do businesses or whatever it is to earn more money, but yet it's not working, that one's when you go harder into it. That's when you push further into it and you find the joy, you find the pride, you find the fulfillment in the action, not the result. I've been talking a lot about material things lately because I want them. I want to experience those things. I want to experience the helicopter. I want to experience the airplane. I want to experience the mansion because I believe that we are having an earthly experience. And it's for us to experience on the degree that which we decide. And I'm deciding that I want mine to be a badass life. That's what I want. I want to look like a badass. I want to be ripped. I want to have a bank account like a badass. I want to have toys like a badass. And most importantly, I want to have fulfillment so I feel good about every day. But those things can't be what makes me happy. It's the man that I'm creating on the path that my fulfillment should come from, right? When you align with that, you can feel good any day. You don't need anything to go your way because you are the way. You hear what I'm saying? You have to understand that gratitude is the ultimate tool to make it through anything in your life. When you become a badass at gratitude, when you're that motherfucker that can just be thankful for anything and truly mean it, you are free. You are free from this physical world and you're living in your internal space. You are free from this physical, limited, four-dimensional place and you are living in your highest energy. When you can be just as thankful for the opportunity to breathe as you are as the opportunity to get on the jet, you are free. When you can be just as thankful for the opportunity to eat something healthy, even though it doesn't taste good compared to the food that tastes good, the dessert that you want, you are free. You are escaping the matrix. So all this show, all this bravado, this courage, these things that I'm opening up because I want to be true to me, right? If I want a gold chain, I want to wear it, right? If I want a gold watch, I want to wear it. If I want a gold car, I want to drive it. You have to understand that's the experience I want. But ultimately, it's the being that I want to be, the one that has discipline around things, the one that can find the fulfillment and the joy in the lack, right? Because to attain more, you have to go into lack. If you want to look better and be in the shape of your dreams, you're going to have to go without the food that you love. And you're going to have to learn to love the food that will give you the result. If you want to build up money and get rich and have all these things, you're going to have to go without the simple pleasures of today. You're going to have to make all your food, not go out as much, work hard. Like I work fucking hard. You don't understand. Being an entrepreneur and doing these things, you don't get to work 9 to 5. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity to work 24/7. Right? I'm going podcast 7 days a week. I've got my real estate business that I'm working 7 days a week. I've got coaching almost 7 days a week. And then a full-time father. All these things. And I'm learning to love the discipline in that. See, if you're distracted by the thing I'm saying I want, then you're lost in yourself. It's who I want to be that matters. The person that can achieve a lot and receive a lot is somebody that's built high amounts of discipline. And if your mind is going right now to, well, yeah, but such and such did this, they inherited this, and what did they work hard for? Or what did they? This is a chaotic place. Things just happen, right? That's what makes it so magical. It's a chaotic place, and sometimes things happen. There are energies outside of these 4 dimensions that are at play that we are not paying attention to because it's not in our frequency. We are focused in here. So if you want to worry about the 1% or the thing that worked out in a way that doesn't make sense to you, that can be your experience. But we know if you lock in on who you want to be and what will equal result, which means going into lack and finding discipline around love of the thing that you truly want in the long run, over time, you will receive it. When you hone in onto the thing, you become an expert on the frequency. Right? I'm becoming an expert on the baller frequency. I'm becoming an expert on the millionaire frequency. I'm becoming an expert on the billionaire frequency. Right? I'm becoming an expert on that motherfucking you energy. Right? The energy of you that can do absolutely anything. That's who I'm bringing out. That's who I want to play with. That's who I want to see. I want to see the you that can eat chicken, grilled chicken, like just chicken breast and eggs and no dessert. And exercise and be in alignment and say, Henry, I'm so lucky. I'm so thankful. I'm so happy. I don't miss those other foods. I don't miss that dessert. I don't miss that burger. I don't miss that thing. I'm so locked in with this person I'm capable of being. That's where my fire is coming from. That's what I want to see, right? That's someone that shows up to the table and eat. We're not eating in excess to receive more, right? We're going into discipline and eating in purpose to become more. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what this ride is? You understand what this level up is? You understand who you are in this journey? Right? You're the inspiration. You're the light in your community. You're the person that changed the generational curses because you decided to fall in love with having less so that you could become more. Right? You understand that the past was in, so the more you need out here, the less of you there is, but the more of you that's in here, then the less out there you need. That's where it all comes together. This has been a journey. I'm bringing it back together, right? I stepped out of the box. I told you when I started making this shift, when I started stepping into this new frequency, that it would be messy and I wouldn't get it right. And I would make noise and I would say things and try to understand things and expand the level. But when you keep showing up, I spent every day for the past 2 weeks showing up in this new energy. And that's just getting started. But you put that on top of 5 years of building a positive mindset, you get another understanding. I understand shit differently right now. I understand who a motherfucker is and who one isn't. I understand who's a rich person that can make things happen and who isn't. I understand who I'm meant to work with and who I'm not. And I'm meant to work with people that are going to shift things to a next degree. Right? I'm ready to have $30,000 conversations, not $200 conversations. Right? And that's not a knock to anybody that's out of alignment. It should be a call for you to get into alignment to what you desire. Positive mindset. Be able to be positive in any frequency when you're dealing without. Being able to be more disciplined when you're without. Being able to be more joyful when you're without. You understand? Like those big things that I want to attract, I'm not fulfilled when they happen. I'll enjoy them. Like it feels good to do them. But I'm going to be so locked in my pride in myself when I go 2 years locked into this mindset. When I go 10 years locked into this mindset. That me is unshakable, right? That me is an energy, a spirit that goes beyond once this life experience expires. Right? That's who I'm working for, and that's who you are. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another deep breath. And this is the powerful one. This is the one I love. And this is an episode, if you're listening to it when it comes out live, it's coming out on Monday. It's the time to say that I'm that motherfucker. right? So that way, when you go into work today, you show up as that motherfucker. You show up as that person that becomes something. You show that person that's putting a clock on your boss and saying, hey, I'm showing up today, right? I have expectations of getting paid more. I have expectations of growing. And if that can't happen here, you know that someone else is going to want me, right? I'm not quiet about what I want. I'm receiving, right? Give me the extra work and tell me what it takes to get to the next level, and I'll show up better than anybody, right? Give me the opportunity and I'll do better than anybody. Right? But just know you're not going to be the only one that knows what I can do. LinkedIn's going to know. Coworkers are going to know. Other companies are going to know because I'm worth receiving. Right? I'm building the value in me because you're that motherfucker. So when we take that deep breath in, I want you to say that. And then as you hold your breath, view the situation in your mind that you knew if you showed up 10% bigger or 100% bigger or 1,000,000% bigger, your life would dramatically change. Whether it's the conversation that you need to have, it's the situation you need to change, it's the move that you need to make. See yourself doing it as that motherfucking you that you can be. And then as you exhale, allow all that bitch-ass energy that's been holding you back to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And now, I can tell you one thing, and I hope you can clearly see my eyes. I know I got to rearrange this setup here, but I just wanted to start recording. It was time to make the movement. So I'm looking up at you, not this angle. Life has not been easy right now, okay? Everything is shaking in my life. Everything is starting to move in my life, right? It's going to happen. The level up is coming. I promise you, it doesn't come with ease, right? It doesn't come with a bed of flowers. It comes with mental discipline. It comes with staying locked into what it is that you wish to receive, because if what you wish to receive is more than what you're currently receiving, you're the level up. And so everything in your life, because this life is a gift, is going to put pressure on you when you decide you want to level up so that you can become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to dive deeper into these episodes, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link that goes out every single day as easy to follow exercises to make the shift so that you can dial in together. There's thousands of us doing it together every single morning. You should be one of them. And if this episode was impactful, leave a comment or share it with somebody. Either leave a comment about what you're about, what you're going to level up on, or share it with somebody. Say, hey, this is my mindset for today, right? This is who I'm going to be today. Like, let's grow. This is a 1 million downloaded podcast. It's official. In the reality in which I'm living in the timeline in which I'm living in, 1 million is easy. And it was because of you. It was because of the growth you had. You became so amazing. They said, what was the key? He said, I listened to the Positive Mindset podcast with Henry, right? That's the level that we're going to. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me at RealHenryG on Instagram or TikTok. And if you're just a bad motherfucker looking to take it to the next level, you want to work with me, you want to make that shift, you want to lock into your business and say, I'm done making 6 figures, I'm going to 7. I'm done making 7 figures, I'm going to 8. And I need somebody that sees something, that's so locked in on the positive frequency energy that they can see the switch that I can make in my life to take it to the next level. That is me, that is you. Let's make it happen. Email me at henry@vibeabundant.com or message me on Instagram. Again, it's Henry, HENRY, at vibe, VIBE, abundant.com. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.